Hello and welcome to another update on the Sherwood real estate market. My name is Steve Thoele. I'm a principal broker with Premier Property Group. And this update is going to cover the last 8 weeks of market activity ending this past Sunday, November 19th. So let me share the screen with you here now, and we'll go through the data with you. So first off, we'll look at active listing activity. This last week, you can see that we had 11 properties come on the market in Sherwood, and it's been between, which is another kind of a matches a high for the past 8 weeks, low of 2, high of 11. And then on a week by week basis, I think I said this last time, it's been super steady in terms of the level of supply in Sherwood. As you can kind of see, it's been right at, low of 80 and now a high of 83. So not much variation at all in terms of homes on the market in Sherwood over the past couple months. The median list price and days on market for the actives, you can see that's kind of been trending down over the past 2 months. Had a high of 788 to begin with, and this last week dipped down to a low of 750 for the most recent 83 homes on the market right now in Sherwood. Days on market has been kind of trending in the other direction. It's been on the increase. So had a low of 32 days on market here about 7 weeks back. And this last week, it came in at 53. So getting close to just about 2 months of average market time right now for the homes that are on the market currently in Sherwood. Okay, moving on to pending sales. So this last week, I show we had 9 properties go pending. So pretty active week in terms of homes getting under contract. And kind of see that's a slight high for the past 8 weeks. And the total number of pendings on a week by week basis, you can kind of see that had a high of 43 earlier in the period. That got down to a low of 33 about a month ago. And then it's kind of been building back up over the past month, getting back up to currently a level of 40 homes are right now pending in Sherwood. The median price and days on market for the pendings, you can kind of see that's been kind of trending down as well. 782 was the high, 650 was the low for a couple weeks, and then just ticked up a bit here this last week to 665 is the most recent median price for these most recent 40 homes that are pending right now in Sherwood. Days on market, you can see started at a low of 37, got up to a high of 59. Last 2 weeks has been at 44. So just about a month and a half of market time for the homes that are currently pending right now. And then sold listings, last thing we'll look at here. So this last week, I showed we had 7 new closings in Sherwood. And you can see it's kind of right in the middle of where it's been, had a low of 2 and then a high of 17 here 8 weeks back, which certainly was a high. And when I look back over the prior 4 weeks of closings on a week by week basis, you can kind of see we were in the low 30s here, high of 34 about 5 weeks back. And then it's kind of come down from there. Most recent reading is 22. So we've had 22 sales over the prior 4 weeks in Sherwood. So, closing activity has certainly kind of been on the decrease here over the past month. Median price and days on market for those solds, you can see we kind of got close to about 800,000 here, a little under that 7 weeks back. It has come down a bit. We've been kind of sitting just under 700,000 over the past 3 weeks now. You can kind of see it, most recent reading is 698. And then the days on market for the solds, it's crept up a bit. We had a low of 24 days to begin with, a high of 35 a couple weeks ago. It's last week just ticked down a little bit down to 33. So just about a little over a month of market time it took to sell the most recent group of homes that have closed in Sherwood. And to finish out here, we'll look at the weeks of inventory and the sale price as a percent of the original list price. So the red bars is that weeks of inventory, kind of a good measurement of relative supply and demand in the market. And you kind of see we started off about 10 weeks of inventory to begin with, and it kind of held steady for the first month, and then it's kind of been on the increase over this past 4 weeks. Hit a high of about between 15 and 16 weeks 2 weeks ago. Fell back just a bit, so just right around 15 weeks of inventory right now is kind of what we have in Sherwood. So we're getting close to about 4 months worth of inventory right now based on the current level of supply and demand in Sherwood. So definitely has been kind of a slowing market over the past couple months. And then in terms of the sale prices percent of the original list price, you can kind of see we kind of had a high of just about 98% sale price to list price ratio. So about a 2% discount was the high for the past 2 months. And then we got down to a low of about 95.5% or so, or about a 4.5% discount off of original list. Most recent reading is just over 96. So, prices have softened a bit over the last couple months here as well. So, all in all, Sherwood's still a relatively strong market. Has certainly kind of slowed down, and prices have been under pressure a bit with just the market environment in general. A lot of that driven by just the interest rate environment. Is some good news to report on that front. Here about a month ago, we peaked out on rates, hopefully, just over about 8%. For a short time, just about a month ago, and that's the highest they had been in just about 20 years. You have to go back to early 2000s, seeing rates that high. And then from there, over this past, last 4 weeks, we have seen rates kind of come down. We've seen a good little rally in the bond and stock markets. And they seem to kind of be betting that we've seen the worst of rates, and that hopefully things will kind of continue to come down. So we're most recent reading was a little under 7.5%, as last number I saw, on a 30-year fixed rate loan with no points for a good borrower. So that's good to see. Hopefully that will trend in the right direction. I know that'll help out everybody, and help the certainly the affordability of homes for sure. So that is the update for now, and we'll see where things trend from here as we go through the holiday period. So hope it was helpful. As always, all my contact information is down below the video. If you've got questions, or if I can be of any help, would love to hear from you. So don't hesitate to reach out. And as always, really appreciate any likes, comments, shares, any feedback on these videos. It's always appreciated. And hope you have a great day and a week ahead, and have a great Thanksgiving holiday with your family coming up here on Thursday. And we'll see you on the next update.